what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy it.
Right now, I'm with the brick wall himself. You heard Josh call him that, dude. Mekhi Wingo, the man who played over 30 more snaps than any interior defensive lineman in the country last season, bruh. Okay, I'll start here. Did you know that? Did you know that you played more snaps than any interior D lineman in the country?
I definitely knew it. my body felt it as well.
So, and now I guess there's maybe nobody better suited, though, because, look, obviously you had a great year at Mizzou, so, like, everybody knew about you coming in. But then to me, what jumped off the page outside looking in was when I saw you won that Iron Tiger Award, right? I was like, okay, this is a dude who puts in the work. Obviously, we see what ends up happening. What did that Iron Tiger Award, or really what went into the award, like, what does that mean to you, that kind of off-season strength and conditioning?
You know, honestly, coming in, like, we didn't even know that was an award that was going to be given out or even won. But, you know, I just came in and didn't want to be a guy that seemed to be stepping on everyone's toes or try to, you know, be the loud leader and things like that. I just wanted to come in and, you know, prove to the team that they can trust me and, you know, that I'm a hard worker. And, you know, I would say it showed by receiving that award.
Well, and then it was the first of many awards. I mean, All-American coming down later, bro, which is, I mean, the literal highest honor that you can get in college football. What did it mean to you when you heard that you had been given that title?
You know, it meant a lot. It wasn't a thing that I just, you know, was saying, oh, I want to get this year or I'm going to do these great things. But, you know, it was an honor to win an award, and I guess it just shows the consistency, you know, and we're playing the most snaps. I'll give that up to our strength staff. You know, they had my body ready for every game, and the summer and winter workouts got me ready. So,
well, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, so y'all, it seems like y'all approach things pretty scientifically nowadays in that regard, right? Like so how much work goes into, or like how different can your days look to get you ready to play that insane amount of snaps week in and week out?
I miss a lot. They take the data from the catapults that we use, and they give that information to the coaches. So, you know, if my load is really high one week or really high one day, you know, they'll tone it down the next day, and in the weight room and on the field to, you know, get us ready to be able to put the best product on the field on game day.
How does it feel to come in as a new guy, as a transfer, and then 2 years later, I mean, less than 2 years, honestly, be representing LSU at media days in a year where expectations are so high?
You know, it's great. You know, I'm just happy to be here, glad that, you know, my teammates and my coaches trusted me to be here, and I'm just glad to represent the team.
Who's the hardest guy to go against on the offensive line?
Hardest guy to go against?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough question. You don't want to upset your boys, dude. I know. I get it, dude.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to. I would say Will Campbell's the hardest guy to go against. I love having battles with Will Campbell.
Hey, big country man. He's got that, you know, I mean, hey. He told me when we interviewed him in high school, and he says, I like to think I'm the swaggiest O-lineman in the country.
Yeah, he's a great player.
And then the D-line group this year, though, is really interesting, right? The interior, a ton of experience, ton of depth. Some kind of new guys, some young guys around the edges. Do you feel like you've taken on a leadership role in that group?
Definitely. You know, I've become a guy that guys can come to, you know, whether it's got questions about the playbook or if you want to just come in and get some extra work in or just talk. You know, I'm here for all the guys, and I think I've definitely took over that role.
What's your favorite part about playing D-line?
Man, just being able to tee off on somebody every play. That's my favorite part, just being able to hit somebody.
So you like the violence?
Definitely.
Hell yeah, man. I feel that. As a team and as one of the leaders of the team, how do y'all feel about dealing with expectation? It seems like, especially, I mean, shoot, I'm getting old, right? I probably paid over a decade ago, but it feels like more and more nowadays y'all have processes in place to kind of help you deal with with expectation, all the pressure that comes with being on LSU and being expected to do these things. How do you think you as a team are processing all of this?
I would say it starts by blocking out the outside noise, because it only matters what we think in the building,
Sure.
how we feel about ourselves and the work we put in. Everybody can have us pick to win a national championship, but if we're in the building slacking and not putting the work in, it'll never happen. So I would say just staying focused, taking it day by day, and, just getting prepared for week one.
Are you, well, and speaking of week one, I mean, Florida State doesn't get badder than that. 2 top 10 teams, millions of people watching. When y'all are working during the summer, during the fall and everything, has that become kind of like a point of focus? Do you even talk about it? Do you lean into that game, or are you just going to kind of cross that when it gets there?
Absolutely, it's a point of focus, but not because it's this big get-back game or anything, but because it's the first game of the season.
Yeah.
That's all we're preparing for right now. We're not preparing for week 2 or week 8. We're just getting ready for the first game of the season. So that's definitely been a big emphasis.
How's it feel to be going in, because you've experienced a lot of change, obviously, right? Going from Mizzou, coming to LSU. How's it feel to have a second year where it's like, okay, now I got some stability, Matt House back. How's that kind of consistency of kind of your setting around you been?
It feels great, and I feel it's more welcoming when we have transfers. Now that we've been in the system for another year, it's not just, this is all our first year, we're figuring things out. It's easier to transition and get guys used to the standard and, what we expect out of every player.
So where do you go from here, man? I mean, I know that, obviously you're going to play even more snaps this year. I mean, hopefully not, right? Hopefully not. But, what are your goals for this season?
My goal for this season is to just help the team get to a point where everyone understands, a national championship is the standard, but we have to put the work in to get there. I don't have too many individual goals. I just want to do my part and help the team and, be that leader and help guys in any way that I can.
I'm sure that you've gotten asked this plenty, but you excited to have, I know fans are excited to have the tandem of you and Mason back.
Definitely, when you lose a talent like Mason early in the season, it really hurts the team. But, he's been putting the work in. He's healthy, he's moving fast, he's looking great, and he's a player that can wreck a game on any given day. So I'm excited to have him next to me playing.
Did you feel like, so when that goes down last year, because it felt like this outside looking in, did you realize, okay, I got to do even more now. I got to step up because it felt. I don't think LSU fans knew what they had in Mekhi Wingo last year. You know what I'm saying? And so when Mason Smith goes out, it's like, oh no, because he was the guy that everybody was talking about. And then all of a sudden, week in and week out, you're just in there dominating, holding down. So did you feel like, okay, I got to do even more?
I understood that I had to take a higher role when it came to the snap count with him going down. But, when it immediately happened, we had guys like B.J. Ojolari, Ali Gay to really keep us level-headed and we're going to be fine. We have to finish the game. So, it could have been a much bigger deal, but, having great leaders in the room can tone everything down. So they did a great job of that.
Hell yeah. And now you have taken on that leadership role. It's crazy to see, man. How about this? Who is the hardest to tackle running back in the room? I was just asking. Josh Williams said you're quite the run stopper. Who lays the wood? Everybody has different running style. Who lays the wood back there?
I'm going to be honest. All of our running backs are hard to tackle.
Okay.
I can't really give you one that's easier to tackle. Every time, I'm lining up and the play starting, I'm like, you better lock in. So they're going to keep going.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you, Mekhi. Enjoy today, man. It's an incredible honor. And, man, it's just been really cool to like I said, from Mizzou, All-American, most snaps, and now here at Media Days representing LSU, man. Congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
Those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.